My dad is a huge reader of Dale Carnegie and Napoleon Hill. I had went to a jazz game with him and we sat in the nosebleed sections and I was just grateful to be there. But I said to my dad, I said, hey, how do those people get down there on the floor, like those front row seats? He said, well, son, they make a lot of money. And I said, well, Dad, we need to make a lot of money then because it looks way more fun down there. We came home that night from the basketball game and he said, now, son, do you want to grow up and be a millionaire? I said, yeah, Dad, I want front row seats. And he handed me a 3x5 card and he had me write some things out. I was big into sports. He says, do you want to be a great athlete? I'm like, yeah. He said, right, I am an amazing athlete. Write it down. I'm like, okay. He said, do you want to get straight A's? And I'm like, of course, Dad. He said, right, I am an amazing student. He had me write out these, at the time I called them positive affirmations. And then he would have me stand in front of the mirror and say these things to myself. And it gave me tremendous confidence at a very young age in who I am. And he also taught me, he says, do you believe that you're a child of a supreme being, of God? I'm like, yeah. He says, cool. You think that he's pretty mighty, pretty powerful, smart? I said, of course. He said, well, you're his son, right? And I'm like, yeah. He said, then you have all of those same gifts inside of you. All you have to do is unlock them and believe. So I was raised by a father who really taught me these incredible principles. And then I was raised by the most beautiful mom, literally took care of anything that I needed. I would come home from school and there was an after-school treat. If I wanted the new Air Maxes or the new Jordans, she would take me to the mall and go and get them. So I feel so privileged and so blessed to have been raised in that kind of a home and in that kind of environment where I was taught these values, these principles, and these morals.